Miss Norman got fired?
She didn't get fired, her position got cut.
Why?
Because they ran out of money.
That sucks. Why can't we keep the good teachers?
So, how come the borough doesn't fund us as much as they could?
I think a better question would be, why doesn't the state fund the borough? I mean, education is part of the constitutional duty to the state.
The state only fully funds rural education attendance areas. We are a borough. We're incorporated. We don't get full funding. We have to pay what the state doesn't, which these days is a lot, about $30,000 a day.
Why? What about the Mandatory Borough Act?
What's that?
The one that said that no area incorporated as an organized borough shall be deprived of state services, revenues, or assistance, or otherwise penalized because of incorporation.
So, how do they get away with funding boroughs like us less? Isn't that illegal?
No, the Alaska Supreme Court says that the boroughs have no constitutional right to equal treatment.
Well, I heard that now that the property values are increasing, we're going to even have to pay more.
How does that work?
Well, for example, every time a new house is built, we pay more to the state. Depending on the house value, that could be $500 a year.
Yeah, but it's not just homes, it's cars, boats, airplanes, store inventories. Anytime property values increase, we pay more. For example, 75% of area-wide property taxes go to pay the state.
Seriously? 75%? No wonder my dad gets so mad when he looks at his tax bill.
Last year, the Ketchikan Gateway Borough spent $5.4 million to make a cut in state school funding just because we are a borough. That money didn't help us get a better education, it just helped the state to keep more of its money in the state treasury. In addition to that, the borough provided another $4 million for operation of schools and $1.5 million more to pay bonds for the construction of our schools. Delta Junction paid nothing to operate its schools. The difference? Ketchikan is a borough, Delta Junction is not. In 1963, the state of Alaska made a promise to its citizens. It promised not to punish boroughs for incorporating. The promise was broken. When the state has billions and billions of dollars in the bank and is in its strongest financial position in its history, why do boroughs have to pay into education? Why do boroughs pay an increasing 50% of new property values since 2001, while the REAAs pay a flat 2%? Why have the combined boroughs gone from paying $3.5 million to $73.5 million in under 9 years? Why would the state punish boroughs? Why would the state break its promise? Fully fund education, fairly, for everyone. Don't let us down. Kids are Alaska's future.